Hello and welcome to SteveKnows. It's the weekly news update, and today I have insight into the next Quest release, new games, some freebies, some giveaways, and so much more. So I think that is enough chin wagging. I have so much to go over. Let's get started. We do have a sponsor for today's video, but it is a good one for you. It is a free-to-play 3 versus 3 game available right now on Quest called SkyStrikers. I went in skeptical until I adjusted to the controls, as it used gorilla tag style movement and leaping, but I actually ended up having such a great time playing with some VR friends. It is a team-based sports game where you have to try and hit the ball into your opponent's goal, a rather simple premise, but with a high skill ceiling. In it you have different classes. One has the ability to be a goalie, where you can place boards to block a ball, fire rockets and use jet boosters. But it's not just that game, you can play other things in the hub like volleyball or the floor is lava with up to 10 players. Team communication in this game is everything. I would definitely dive in again. It is completely free, so you may as well check it out if you want something to play this weekend. Get a group together and have a go in SkyStrikers. I'll link it down below. So next we have keen-eyed Luna at it once again, scanning the internet and finding insights into what's going on at Meta. This one is a little hint at the new Quest development, potentially the Quest 4, because it was coined Project Pismo, which is something we saw previously, which I spoke about before. There should be a Pismo High and a Pismo Low, hinting at a premium versus a budget model for the Quest series, much like we see right now with the Quest 3 and the 3S. And the Pismo is also a beach, which follows the naming convention that we always see Meta give its headsets. So a listing for a beta tester of Pismo was posted, but the listing for being a tester has now been taken down, so it was rather short-lived, or maybe someone just snapped up the role. They described the job as wearing a device that will record your facial expressions and your eye movement, including voice capture. And for the small price of us gathering your biometrics, we will give you $125. Dude, I would have done it for free, honestly. Just let me try the headset. Let me try prototypes. Zero cost. This doesn't mean the headset is going to get these features though. It's research, development and testing. It just could be a potential possibility to decide whether or not this tech should be included, because the Quest Pro had it and that was a bit of a flopperino, just because I think it was just far too expensive. So I suspect this one will be the Pismo High, a premium model that would have automated IPD adjustment and that lovely gaze selection that we see in the Apple Vision Pro, if we're following what Meta have been doing, where they take the Apple features and apply it to their device, because there's some good ideas there. Quest 4, what, 2026? Not anytime soon. The talk of the town of Gotham is Batman. Such a great VR experience, but it did have some hiccups at launch, so a hotfix update has now been released, and thankfully, because I faced one of these issues. I was walking around a room in detective mode for probably an hour trying to figure out what do I do, and it turned out something went wrong. I wasn't just being stupid, which granted happens. Other updates in this hotfix include things like the decoder not being able to hack certain panels, gadgets not working if you had certain system settings, which is a strange one. Some vents could not be grappled in, super important in order to progress through the game, so I suspect we had a few disgruntled Batman players on launch day, me included. There's also UI updates, audio updates, cutscene updates, the full shebang. And if you're interested in Batman, I do have a link down below as well, including a Quest 3 link where the game Batman is actually bundled with your purchase, but you get an additional $30 store credit using my link. Everybody wins, except Meta. I swear they are not making money on initial sales when you put together the bundle offer. They can't be. But if you've played Batman, what do you think of it? I'm having an absolute blast. What do you think?
Hello. Welcome to Batman.
Since we're on the topic of games, Blade and Sorcery Nomad is actually getting a full release next week. Nomad is leaving early access on Quest. Update 1.0, which the PC version of the game received months ago, actually, so I guess the efforts shifted after that, and they had focused on getting the Quest version ready for its full release. With this, you'll get the Citadel map, which was previously a PC exclusive only map. It's also going to add new game modes like Crystal Hunt, which I genuinely super pumped for, because this one's a little more up my street, because I know it will appeal to many more of you, because sandbox games, they're not really my thing. I get a bit tired after a little while having some fun in just the same space. Crystal Hunt adds a campaign-like experience to Blade and Sorcery. It will have progression elements as well, which is going to just change the style of play so much. It will include more magical spells, skill trees, and the Golem boss, but still, to my surprise, they are still not releasing a Quest 3 enhanced version of the game. And sadly, the game's actually getting a price hike to $30 as well. I wish I wasn't busy, because when this drops on the 28th of October, I really want to get in and try Crystal Hunt on Quest. I'll play it at some point. Now, a huge part of virtual reality's appeal is its social aspect. How we can be in the presence of other people whilst also being at home. It's the best of both worlds, the Hannah Montana of the gaming scene. BigScreen, who you may know for their tiny VR headset, they also have a social VR experience, veterans will know of this, called BigScreen VR. In it, you could rent lossless coloured 3D movies, also hang out with friends while they're sharing their PC monitor, but they've decided now to add a subscription model that would enable people without a PC to screen share, which is obviously a huge market if we're talking about the Quest player base. Now, this subscription is going to give you access to a browser client in these social settings to browse the web, play, watch, work together, but without needing a PC, just all running natively on the Quest. This client is also going to be synchronized with everybody in the room, so you're seeing the same thing at the same time, the same way as everybody else. But sadly, DRM is still on here, so Netflix, Disney+, you won't be able to share that content. I think this is a great idea for things like sports games, because what you can do is one person in your group can spend $2 and get the day pass for this feature, but then everybody has access to it. Only one person needs to purchase it in the group to enjoy it, and then you've got a great hangout for what, £2? It will cost you more than that in fuel to go see everyone. It's no secret that I get a little bit salty that the USA always seems to get everything good in the VR space first. It's a little frustrating, but finally, Hyperscape, the demo, has been rolled out beyond the United States, which is Meta's demo highlighting the Gaussian splattering technique, the Gauzy splats, offering 6 volumetric scenes that you can move around in that have photorealistic visuals. This is a technique that offers more possibilities than what we've seen previously with things like photogrammetry. As the name suggests, Gaussian splattering offers an in-motion photorealistic capture, as it doesn't require a mesh model to render anything, but it is very compute heavy because it's processing data and your movement in the space in real time. So the scenes in this demo were all captured with an iPhone using its LiDAR, which makes it even more impressive in my mind. It also gets me a bit curious. Are we going to have the ability to capture this sort of thing ourselves using our phone and having our own environments available in future? I'm getting distracted. There is also a suspicion that this is leveraging Meta's Avalanche cloud streaming platform. As I said, the application is process heavy. It's dealing with tons of data, so it is actually streaming this content from the cloud. So you will need a really good internet connection in order to maximize the quality of your experience. I think Upload VR said they were using a 330 megabit download speed, and it wasn't the best, and that's good internet. At least where I'm from, anyway. Time for the quickfire news, things that are nice to know. And firstly, I have a bunch of discounts and giveaways to share. And the first of which is Arizona Sunshine, the remake, Vertigo Games. They have got a Quest 3S giveaway on right now to celebrate the genuinely fantastic release of that game. So I'll link that down below if you're interested in winning a headset. Among Us VR has a Bone Bash event on right now, and I was given a 30% discount code for you guys. So if you wanted to play or buy Among Us, use that code, you'll save some money. Non-affiliate, I don't make anything from it. That's for you. And I also got sent these accessories for the Quest 3 and the Quest 3S from Kiwi Design. I have 4 items available, so I'll give them to 4 people, and you get to choose what you want. I have controller grips, a new battery strap, a premium strap, and insert for the Quest. So I'll put a Gleam down below, as it's just the easiest way for me to manage the giveaway, and I'll choose someone in the coming weeks, so stay tuned and use the link down below if you want to enter and win some accessories. There's also a Hitman update. XR Games have released another update for Hitman Reloaded that claims to improve the visuals and stability of the game, but I think it's a little too late. The issues are way beyond just how the game looks, and it didn't look good at all. The mechanics are just not acceptable for a game at this level, and it's gone. I know they're trying, but I think they just need to move on. No Man's Sky Expedition, there is an update. And by the way, No Man's Sky, if you have not played it, 10 out of 10 PC VR experience. Give it a go. They've just released a new cursed expedition called The Cursed for Halloween. This is going to be available for the next 3 weeks to enjoy, so enjoy it while you can if you want some creepy, fantastic VR gameplay. Next, sport fans are going to be rather excited about using the Quest because you'll be able to enjoy 180-degree 3D streamed NBA games, 52 of these basketball games in fact, for free using the X Stadium application. And there is actually a game on tonight. That's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope there is something here for you to get excited for the coming weeks in VR. Also, some things to keep you occupied. So please check out the giveaways, the games, the discounts, and use the Quest 3 links for a better deal instead of using the store. But most importantly, have a great week. Happy gaming. Good day.